Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
And now, please welcome your Atlanta Braves.
So, almost ready to get underway. And starting this one, Chris Sale. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Now, here is Francisco Lindor. Just off the outside edge, and we are underway.
Come on, Chris.
Next offering is fouled back.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Here's Juan Soto. On the corner for a strike. Sale, a former Gold Glove winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. 1 out, base is empty. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. It's Sengi against the southpaw on the mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
And now it's Mark Vientos. First offering, and it just misses.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Strike one. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. And he
got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Mets 0. Braves coming back. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, towing the slab in today's game. Kodai Senga.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming on the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Michael Harris II leading things off and takes a strike. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. To third, and a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one hammered. Gone! They must be going crazy in the dugout. The Braves score first. It's 1-0.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Profar climbs in on that left side. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Fought off foul.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
2 outs, base is empty. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Atlanta draws first blood with a solo shot. It's now 1-0. Back at Truist Park, top of the second, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike. Down low.
Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. On the ground, right side, Albies tosses to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Starling Marte up to hit.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Gets it to first. Marte retired. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Braves 1 and the Mets nothing. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Senga back to work. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore. Swings and misses. 0-2. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there, and really they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Singy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit, and that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. And that one missing low. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
One down, base is empty. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's outside. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in Atlanta, top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Alvarez will handle the catching duties in this one in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. There's a strike. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Luis Angel Acuna in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And a foul ball. That one missed. Almost got him.
Full count.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Francisco Lindor hitting on deck circle. A sliding stop over to first, and that's a great play for the out. And the Mets go down 1-2-3, and it remains 1-0. And we're back. Here's Jared Kelman.
Right fielder, Jared Kelman.
There's the strike. In the air, left field, down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double. Here's Orlando Arcia. On the ground. And it stays fair. Headed for the plate. He'll score. The throw into second. It's an RBI double, and it's 2-0.
Waste no time there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. He's already homered in this game. Just missed.
1-0.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. Outside, 2-0. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Taylor under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now batting, left fielder, Jerickson Profar.
Here's Profar now. He's 0 for 1.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Profar, who hails from Curacao, same place that produced Andrew Jones. And that one is in for a strike. Arcia takes his lead at third with 1 away. And that one a little below the knees. And the count even 1-1. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Goes down looking.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Riley takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. And that's way high. Ball 1. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Good hitters count the 2-0. Just off the outside edge.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And that's too high, ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
And now it's Juan Soto. Grounded out his first time up. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And now a man into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
And that misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
And misses inside.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Well struck, right field. That's back there. And that one is gone over the right field wall. And we're level. It's 2-2.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Now this is in the air down the line. Kelman sizing this one up, hauls it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Mets.
Next
left
to hit,
fielder,
Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Fastball for a strike. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at top half of inning number 4. Base knock, center field. Go ahead run on base. Here's Starling Marte. First time up, he grounded to third. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw, save.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Nimmo at second with 2 down. That one almost got him.
Ball 2.
Man on second, 2 down. That one misses, and the count is 3-1. Tyrone Taylor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
First and second, 2 outs. Taylor, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Sale delivers. And the count 1-2. 2 on, 2 outs. That one just missing inside. Now 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back at Truist Park, here's Matt Olson.
First baseman, Matt.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that is out of play.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Good job to fight that one off.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Now
Here's Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1 so far.
Marcell Ozuna.
And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. 0-1. Man at first, one away. Fouled off. He was late. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So here's Murphy now. Struck out swinging his first time.
Sean Murphy.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Late swing fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. We are tied 2-2. Back here in Atlanta, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. Sale back to work.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
So up next for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2. Ball 1.
This one in the dirt, and the runner holds. Alvarez aboard here at first with nobody out. Center field. Harris has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. He is struck out, and he is walked.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5. Boots it. Gets off a throw and saved. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Man, I was expecting 5-4-3 double play off the bat, but I think he just tried to be a little too quick there, especially when you think it's a pretty routine ball to handle. It's really easy to think ahead to the transfer and the throw before you actually bring it into your glove.
First and second, 1 out. Juan Soto now delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Here comes Alvarez around third. He scores and they have the lead. 3-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's off the outside edge. 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Albies. On to Olsen. That's 2. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Jared Kelman. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And that one fouled off. And a count 1-2. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. And that misses off the outside edge.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Not even close there. Ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Toss to Alonso. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
For the Braves, center fielder Michael Harris II.
Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. He's already homered here in this one. Inside. Ball 1. And that's down and away. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
A rare three-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
On the ground, right side, Acuna. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And the Braves go down quietly. They trail it 3-2.
Now pitching.
We're
for the
back,
Braves.
and they make a change to start the
Number
sixth.
63.
The new pitcher, number 63.
Anderson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off for the
game.
Mets.
Here's some
First
real
baseman,
power at the
Pete
plate.
Alonso.
Pete Alonso. Ball one, no strikes. Alonso in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo, 1 for 2. And that one wrapped foul.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Alonso gets his lead at first with nobody out. Outside low, and 1-1.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Runner on the go. In the air, right field, Kelman makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte up now for the Mets. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. That one not close, and that's ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Runner takes off. Next offering is fouled back. Out to short. Oh, great stop. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Tyrone Taylor. That one misses. Ball 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And that misses. Now 2-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That's smacked on a line to center. That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
So bases loaded with one away. Francisco Alvarez digs in now in the dirt. No movement on the base. It's ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. One out, base is full. That's way outside. Full count now. Ball four, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So digging in, Luis Angel Acuna. There's a strike.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Here's your 1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Bases loaded, one away. Breaking ball misses down and away. High fly ball, right field. Kelman in position, brings it in. Runner tags from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the left fielder, Jurickson Profar. Profar gets a piece there.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And a swing and a miss. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Baseman, Austin Riley.
Here comes Austin Riley. And that's off the inside edge.
1-0.
And it's 1-0. swing and a miss.
1-1.
Bases empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Olsen, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Next pitch is downstairs.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
In the air, out towards right center. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Braves 2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Daysbel Hernandez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
And there's a ball. That's down and in. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And a slider misses down and away. Just missed. Lindor on at first. Nobody out. Pitch misses there, and it's 3-0.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, these Mets
No ball.
showing great
One
discipline
strike.
at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's provided them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
That missed by
1-2.
a lot. And the count is 1-2. In the air, right field. And there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Just missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That one's in there. And the count 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next pitch is outside. Gets under it and pops it up. Arcia under this one. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. And takes low for ball 1.
1-0.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That's in there. Outside
that's the
low,
ball.
and it's 2-1. And fouled off. Two outs. And now it's 3-2. Starling Marte up next for the Mets. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. 2 left for the Mets as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Ball 1 there. Activity in the bullpen. Jose Butto up and throwing. Minter, the lefty, warming up as well. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And there's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder
Up
the
next
entire
for
at
the
bat.
Braves.
Manager out of the
Second
dugout now,
baseman,
and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Kodai Senga departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching to the New
Jose
York Mets.
Butto taking over on the
Number
mound.
70.
These are the spots relievers
Jose
really
Butto.
make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Tying run at the plate. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that is out of play. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. And the runner stays where he is. The tying run at the plate. And it remains 2-2. Inside, almost got him.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bo.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. And no swing. It's ball 4.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
1st and 2nd, no outs. Here's Sean Murphy, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, not close.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Up and in, ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Fought off foul. Ozuna, the lead runner, out at second. Albies on at first with nobody out. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Check swing. Now a look down to first. And he punches him out. He went around.
Now batting.
Now it's the right fielder, Jared Kelenic.
Jared Kelenic.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
1-1.
2 on, 1 out. The changeup missing, and the count 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And they're all loaded up.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So bases all loaded up. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Not
1-0.
close with that one. 1-0.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
So the tying run at second.
Ball.
And another ball.
Pressure's on
2
right
ball.
here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1 now. This one blasted the other way. Down the line, and it's a foul ball.
Oh, man, that's a tough one to swallow. Had the distance, just couldn't keep it fair. Imagine how great that feels, running around the bases when you just hit a granny. He's got to dig back in, figure out a way. Maybe he can do it again.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Ripped to third and caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
A perfect result for the defense. A line drive out that doesn't score a run, and it takes away the opportunity for that sacrifice fly. You can't ask for much more. That's the outcome they wanted.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jose Butto out of the game, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for New York.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, A.J. Minter.
Well, no
A.J.
margin
Minter.
for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Taylor under it. Squeezes it. And that is the inning. And the Braves will strand 3. They trail it here 4-2.
Now pitching. for the
Welcome back,
Braves.
and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th. Dylan
52.
Lee.
Dylan Lee.
And now the Mets
Leading off
DH,
for the Mets,
Starling
the
Marte.
designated hitter, Starling Marte.
That
Ball
misses the
1.
zone. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes. That's a ball. 2-0.
Check swing, called strike. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Tied him up on a fastball inside.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Foul ball there. And now the count is even. Movement in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. That's a little bit low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Right through there for a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Albies fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. That's to third. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down that time. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Braves 2. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jurickson
Profar.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. In the air, center field. Taylor under it. Nabs it. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting.
Here's Austin Riley. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Fastball for a strike at 95.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That one hit to right, and it falls around first and hustling for second. The throw in, not gonna get him. He's in there.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
One out, runner at second. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Base hit into the outfield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. A.J. Minter will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Mets with a new arm on the mound, Dedniel Nunez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
High leverage spot coming up for the big bat of Marcell Ozuna. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Late swing, fouled off. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Runner tags from third. A big run scores on the sac fly. And now they trail by 1. Here's the second baseman, Ozzy Albies. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
We could see a shift right here. Only down a run, and it feels like anything can happen. One swing of the bat changes everything. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
0-2.
Next offering misses down and away. Holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is outside. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full, it's the Mets 4 and the Braves 3. We go to the 9th, and stepping in for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. Lee goes 6 feet 3 inches, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. Ripped on a line to center. 1 down.
I got to say, Truist Park has a nice old school feel to it, especially with those great views of the skyline over the outfield walls. And they specifically designed the seating areas to get more fans as close to the field as possible.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Liner, and this could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. And the batter now, Juan Soto.
Inside.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Ripped to short, jump throw across his body, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Man at second. This one in the air, center field. Harris. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, 9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Mets 4 and the Braves 3. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Edwin
Now
Diaz.
pitching for the New
Well,
York
the best
Mets.
relievers love the opportunity
Number
to come in and
39.
protect a tight lead late in the
Edwin
ball game.
Diaz.
Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Murphy
Ball
up to bat
inside.
next, lays off for a ball. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
One-run game, bottom 9. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that
for the
punch out,
Braves,
you get settled
right
in,
fielder,
you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the
Helmet.
jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Helmet
Hey, Rob.
swings through it for strike 1.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
This one lifted in the air, left field. This one could be trouble. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the 9th, Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Stays alive. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls up on it, base hit. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 4-4.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the 9th. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Substitution now at first base. Coming in as a pinch runner, number 70. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Harris will hit next. Diaz throw to first, and he's back in there. Runner on the go, pitching for a strike. To second, but way too late, safe there. The winning run on second base. That one hooked foul. Next pitch is outside.
That's a really good take.
That one drifts inside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Strike three, got him swinging. 2 out.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. It's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout.
Yep.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Trying to send this to extra innings. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 4 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Raisel Iglesias. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. This guy with light tower power.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation. Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Tied at 4. On the ground to 3rd. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Perdomo also getting ready. The 0-1. Up the middle, and that one handled in plenty of time to first. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Next is the designated hitter, Starling Marte.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That one's in there, 0-1. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. That one missed. And strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Cut on and lifted in the air. It falls in, and that's a base hit. Runner from 3rd comes across, and it's an RBI single, and they lead it in the 10th.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So up next, Tyrone Taylor. First pitch misses. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Up the middle. They take the force out, 3rd out, and that ends the frame. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Now pitching for New
Back
York.
here in extras, and a new
Number
pitcher on the
81.
mound in the bottom half of the inning, Danny Young.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And the batter now, Austin Riley. 1 for 4 with a double. This to third. Vientos whips it to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th. Substitution now at second base. Entering is the pinch runner, Luke Williams. And the batter now, Matt Olson.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
With the tying run at second, and the home team trying to pull it out. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. So the tying run at second, and that's downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Now batting.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Trying to deliver as the hero.
Ozuna.
And that one inside, and it hit him.
These types of mistakes usually turn out to be costly this late in the ball game. Things can really slip away in a hurry.
Making a move at first on a pinch run, Brian De La Cruz. So they're down to their final out. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.